Bags of freshly harvested paddy from rice fields been offloaded at a rice mill in north-central Nigeria. The mini truck is now empty and proceeds to Away Bridge as local farmers who made the supply hang around discussing. They are talking about the challenges confronting their farming businesses. One of them is James, who says he lacks adequate finance to improve on his production output.
I want money to increase my business. I also want fertilizer so that the farmers will be using it and the crops will increase.
Inadequate financing has not only affected the farmers' output but has also resulted in low-quality paddy, a situation that pushed rice mill owners to collaborate with the United States Agency for International Development (USAID) on empowering farmers with improved seed varieties and better farming skills.
What we wanted was to get the high-quality paddy, which was not available. U.S. government came in, okay, I will train them so that they can know the difference between high-quality paddy and ordinary paddy.
This rice miller says this intervention has helped, but he still counts much losses from bad rice paddy supplies. These bags contain impurities from the paddy rice supplied by the local farmers here. The rice millers say though the quality is gradually getting better, there's still huge room for improvement. Isaac, a local farmer, says it is not enough for farmers like him to have been provided with improved seedlings alone. He says he and his fellow rice growers need modern-day machinery to harvest their rice crops. He blames the poor quality paddy largely on manual harvesting processes.
That one is due to hand picking.
The bad paddy is due to harvesting the rice with bare hands. Many bad seeds are generated through this process, and we don't have money to buy harvesters.
One other issue of concern to rice farmers in the north-central of Nigeria, particularly in the Benue State axis, is the tea Fulani crisis. This has made farming rather risky and unsafe for them. They now want the authorities to urgently address the problem.
We have been suffering from crisis for past 2 years. If it is not this farm, I can tell you that there is nothing for members of this community to like it. Our first cry for government of Nigeria is to please try and resolve this crisis issue. And government should also support the company to tie this road from Okpata to Makurdi.
While the farmers wait endlessly for these prayers to be answered, some foreign investors with adequate financing means have established large-scale farms in the north-central region. This $70 million farm, for example, has modern-day equipment through which it plants and harvests the rice paddy. The farm, sited close to the river Benue, boasts of a proper irrigation system that allows for farming rice even in dry seasons. The farm owners also provide adequate security to prevent any form of intrusion from the ongoing crisis in the region. Much of the local people in this community say they would love to own their own rice farms but lack the capacity to do so. They now have to work as hired hands on this massive farm owned by the international investors. Ibrahim claims to have academic knowledge in agriculture but works in this farm. This is in spite of his desire to be self-employed.
I just probably maybe need some capital to stand, and I can stand with maybe 30, 40 hectares. And if I have the opportunity to go into the government, have my certificates, I'll prefer to go for seed rice.
The Nigerian government, through its agriculture transformation agenda, claims to have made a series of interventions to local farmers in various branches of agriculture, including rice production. But many say they are yet to benefit.
I'm yet to benefit from it because the fertilizer that the government used to give people, sometimes they used to give only politicians. So I personally, I'm not benefited from it.
These farmers appeal to government for urgent provision of financing, improved seedlings and fertilizers, as well as a more secure environment for rice cultivation. They believe this will go a long way in helping them contribute more to better quality rice paddy production. Then, more proudly Nigerian rice can be produced to further bridge the wide gap between Nigeria's local rice demand and indigenous milling capacity. This they feel is a sure way of putting an end to importation and smuggling of rice into the country. Lara Monijo, TVC News Nigeria, Abuja.